This will be our labor officer lecture third, so let's start. Who was the first actor to play Dracula in the talking movie Bela Lugosi? Nelson Mandela was a South African lawyer who spent how many years in jail? 27 years. What is the shortest country in Central America? El Salvador. Disappointment Island in which ocean? Pacific Ocean. Which bird appear on the flag of Zimbabwe? Fish eagle. What color lies between the red and yellow? Invisible spectrum orange. Which ocean was formerly known as El Mar de Sur Pacific? Name the author of The Prince and the Pauper, Mark Twain. Where did Napoleon Bonaparte died? St. Helena Island. Which is the 16th letter in the Greek alphabet? Alpha, beta, gamma, delta, epsilon, zeta. In 1953, New Zealand, Edmund Hillary along with Nepalese Tenzing Norgay climbed Everest. How did Polish-born scientist Marie Curie died? Leukemia. What motor-powered Cleve Sinclair electrically powered three-wheeled vehicles? The C5 washing machine. When was the first solid-eating chocolate produced? 1847. Which ancient civilization used chocolate instead of money? Aztec. On which continent was chocolate first grown? South America. The blue whale is the world's largest mammal, but what type of mammal is the world's smallest mammal? Bat. How old was Louis Braille when he invented a system of raised rods that would enable the blind to read? 15. The month of January is named for his Roman god of beings, Janus. Which snake is considered the longest with maximum length of 35 feet? Reticulated pythons. Which element did Henry Cavendish discovered in 1766? Hydrogen. Who was the first woman to fly around the world? Was Gladys Mock. How many countries, including the USA, use dollar as their currency? 29. What does the numismatic collect coins? When was popcorn invented? 3300 BC. Which man was charged with murder of John Lennon? Mark David Chapman. Who was the first US president to appear on television? Franklin D. Roosevelt. And there are only about 70 of these endangered animals living in their natural habitat left in the world. Java, Reno. What is the most abundant element in the seawater? Chlorine. Now for some politics in the USA. Who became the first lady to be elected to the Senate in her own? Hillary Clinton. What is the correct romanization for the Japanese word for food? Is tabermono. How many degrees do supplementary angles equal? 180. How many balls are in the table of start of snooker frame? 22. In which sport do players compete for the Ryder Cup golf? At what approximate temperature degree Fahrenheit does oxygen become a liquid? 240. What is the chemical name for H2O? Hydrogen dioxide. Which of these is not a British Christian festival? Christian Friends. Which pontiff has canonized the most people? Pope John Paul II. Who was the second American to go in space? Gus Grissom. In what year was the first successful transatlantic cross made in the hot air balloon? 1987. What is the largest gulf in the world? Is Gulf of Mexico. What is the world's southmost national capital? Is Wellington. What gas did Joseph Priestley discovered? Oxygen. What Italian city is the home to Da Vinci the last Super Milan? What country is setting for the Shakespeare Macbeth? Scotland. What body part contains the smallest bone? The ear. What does a horologist measure time? How old was the Mary Shelley when he wrote Frankenstein? 19. Which dinosaur name means terrant lizard? Tyrannosaurus. What is the commonest mineral? Quartz. What is the largest city in Africa with population of about 10 million people? Cairo, Egypt. How many times daily do Muslims face toward Mecca in Saudi Arabia to pray? 5 times. Where is the Adam Peak found, which is visited by pilgrimage from different regions? Sri Lanka. How many countries are the Vast Sahara Desert covered 11. What community make 98% of Nigerian export oil? The adult human body comprises of 206 bones, which is the most each arm. What color is very cheap? Glass, because it contains small impurities of iron. Green. Which Asian country native name is Mong Thai, which means land of free Thailand? Which car gets its name for its ghost-like quietness and shiny aluminium body? Rolls-Royce Silver Ghost. What was the name of the boat in Robert Louis Stevenson Treasure Island, Hispaniola? Who wrote The Lost Horizon and Goodbye Mr. Chips? James Hilton. What is nephrology? The study of clouds. Sicily is the largest island in the Mediterranean Sea. But what is second largest? Sardinia. Mafia Island is located off the coast of Tanzania. What is represented by card name 13 in the pack of 478 toad card? Death. Which type of the jellyfish derives its name from the snake-haired Garacon because of its long writing tentacle? Medusa. Which group of 320 islands were discovered by Abel Tasman in 1643 and ceded British in 1874? Fiji. On which continent was the famous actor and swimmer Johnny Weissmuller born? Europe. Harvey Stephen was familiar face to which horror movie? The Oman. Which country contains the every type of climate in the world? New Zealand. In which country was the paperclip invented? Norway. Lake Tabriz is better known of what name? Sea of Galilee. Who was the last prisoner in London? Is Rodolphe Hiss. Who was the first newspaper owner to give staff a paid holiday? Joseph Pulitzer. Who played the character Parker Penny? Agatha Christie. Archimedes lived in which city? Syracuse. Which country is known after its highest point? Kenya. Lex Hoffman discovered the world's first synthetic rubber 1897. Aspirin. Which instrument does a cembalist play? Piano. A speed stick measures the speed of what cricket ball President Kennedy was shot in Dallas? What was the type of car? Lincoln. Which island gets the name from its Portuguese from bread? Barbados. What gets its name from the Greek meaning large catapult? How is there? Where is the SD of Pelican? Alcatraz. In the middle of the island is the literal translation of the Mediterranean Sea. From which modern country did the Franks come? Germany. Records show 4 popes died doing what? Having sex. Who read the original writing on the wall? Daniel in the Bible. Beagles were a hunting dog bred to hunt what? Hares. Here could you spend on Lempra, Honduras? In which religion are the holy writing called the Adi Granth 6? Which creature appear in the Simon Flag Eagle? Who owned the auto car company Ford Motor Company? Who owned a car cadet called Bismarck? Florence Nightingale. Where was the world's first water clock invented? Peking. What religious leader name means signs of God? Ayatollah. In 1965, Gambia achieved independence from country's United Kingdom. Who was the first non-head of the state to appear on a stamp? Benjamin Franklin. In the Bible, Judah was which province? Palestine. Name the Canada oldest incorporated city? Saint John. In which country is the Nokia company based? Finland. George Flat changed its name to what US city? Tombstone, Arizona. The chief of construction department was called Mir Emrat. The public hall of Sultan was called Darbar-e-Azam. Qutbuddin Aibak had built the mosque known as Katwal Islam near Delhi, Fort for Rai Patohori. Qutbuddin Aibak had built the mosque known as Qatwal Islam near Delhi, Fort of Rai Patohori. The famous mosque that is made known as the Dahi Din Ka Jhopda was constructed by Qutbuddin Aibak. Dahi Din Ka Jhopda was earliest in secret school which was built by Vigra Barhaj Basaldovo. Ali Darwaza, which is considered to be the most precious jewel of Islamic architecture, was built by Alauddin Khilji. In the period of Sikandar Lodi, his wazir built the mosque. The mosque of Atalia is one of the most best building of Sharqi style. The Jalandhari Mosque at Chandpur was built by Ibrahim Sharqi about 1430 AD. The most important mosque at Jaunpur, known as Jamia Mosque, was built by Hussain Shah Sharqi. The mosque of Lal Darwaza at Jaunpur was built in the middle of 15th century. Gobro is a type of rock. Igneous Stratocaminus is Latin name of creature ostrich. According to CAE, what language is most common in Afghanistan? Persian. What country did the USA defended in the Spanish-American War? Cuba. Mumbai is the modern name of which city? Bombay. Which group published the most monthly magazine? Harist. Lewis Wilson was the first actor to play Nuke. Which character? Batman. In which country are the Flip company based? Holland. Its usual diameter is 4.5 inches. What is golf hole? St. Andrew is the patron saint of Scotland, and where else? Russian. All Wild Stat Ants was the original title of the classic novel War and Peace. St. Louis Police Department first used in 1904 was fingerprinting. What does rotely literally mean? Little wheel. And longest land frontier is of China. Highest percentage of land under cultivation is in India. In the modern world, the office of Abdesman was first created in Sweden. Snatched Golan Height in 1967 from Syria. Land of Mighty River is called to be Nigeria. Land is currency unit of South Africa. National emblem of France is lily. National emblem of Pakistan is crescent. Santa Cruz Airport is of Mumbai. KLM is the near airline of Netherlands. France stands for severe acute respiratory syndrome. The only spy museum has recently been opened in Moscow. Oldest written language is in Chinese. Hematology is the study of blood. Study of the earth is geology. Infrared waves are used in TV remote control. X-rays have shorter wavelength and more energy than ultraviolet rays. Gamma rays come from radioactive material. They are used to kill cancer. UHF, ultra high frequency, are radio waves used for TV broadcast. Microwaves are used in radar, mobile phone, microphone, oven, communication network. Red light has the longest wavelength, while violet light has the shortest. The Pakistan issue is written by Nazir Yar Jang. The Muslim nationalism in Pakistan is written by Malik Hafiz. The Indian Musliman is written by W. Hunter. Abolition of Pakistan is written by Sharifuddin Pirzada. Muhammad Ali Jinnah is written by G. Alina. Pakistan, the Heart of Asia is written by Liaquat Ali Khan. Incomplete Partition is written by Lester Lamb. Alice in Wonderland is a book written by Lois Powell, which was banned in China. Conquest of Happiness was authored by Bertrand Russell. Gabbier Travels is authored by Jonathan Swift. Hide and Hope is the biography of Nelson Mandela. Men Are from Mars, Women Are from Venus is a book written by John Gray. Mother India is a book written by Catherine Mew. Unit of Viscosity is Poise. Book My Last Lady with Kite is written by the Eli Baksh. The book My Last Day with Kite is written by Colonel Eli Baksh. Outline of the scheme of the Indian Federation is written by Sir Sikandar Hayat Khan. Thought on Pakistan is written by Ambedkar. Who wrote Gone with Wind? Margaret Mitchell. Who wrote History of God? Colonel Armstrong. Baffin is an island in Indian North Atlantic Ocean. Sumatra is the northeast Indian Ocean, Indonesia. World largest delta is Sunderland. Simpson Desert is located in Australia. Birth of the Tragedy is written by Dr. Tahir Amir. Freedom at Midnight is written by Larry Corlin. Electron was discovered in 1895. Oxygen is discovered in 1775. Thomas A. Edison was American. X-ray and cosmic ray was discovered by Arthur Compton. Magnetized glass was invented by Roger Bacon. Insulin was discovered by painting. Michael Faraday invented electric motor. It belonged to England. In 1775, oxygen was discovered by Priestley. Quaid administered the oath of office to Liaquat Ali Khan as the Prime Minister of Pakistan, first Prime Minister. In 1789, William Lee invented knitting machine. More than 2000 years ago, a Roman ruler Julius Caesar invented the calendar that we use today. The zipper was invented in 1890. China was discovered by Marco Polo. Sea route from Europe to India was discovered by Vasco da Gama. Canada was discovered by Jacques Cartier. Diode are used in the analogy. Computer circuits as limited. WER stands for which organic intelligence. Fortran stands for the formula translator. Mark sensing is another word for team for OMR, or authorization to make multiple software copies is called site licensing. Antivirus is also known as vaccine. Free software is known as public domain software. Cyberspace is called to be virtual world of the computer. Motorcycle was invented by Gottlieb Daimler in 1885. He belonged to Germany. Warsaw Pact signed in 14th May 1955 and dissolved in 1991, which is the Adolf Hitler biography. Mein Kampf. When did Adolf Hitler become Chancellor of Germany? 1933. When did Adolf Hitler become the citizen of Germany? 1935. What was the symbol of Nazi party? Swastika. When Adolf Hitler was found guilty of terrorism, what was sentenced 5 years? How many months Adolf Hitler was in jail? 9 months. When did Adolf Hitler receive for bravery in World War I Iron Cross? Where is Adolf Hitler born? Bernau am in Austria. House of the US Congress in Washington DC is in Capitol Hill. Pakistan left Commonwealth in 1972 and rejoined in 1989. Dayton Accord was signed to solve the problem of Bosnia. MI5 and MI6 are the secret agency of UK. The Chinese Communist Party was formed in 1921. After 27 years imprisonment, Mr. Nelson Mandela was released in 1990. Scandinavian constitute 3 states. Karl Marx and Hegel presented the Communist Manifesto in 1848. Soviet Union was replaced by Russian Federation in December 1991. Singapore became independent in 1965. On the aid of Pakistan, consortium meet every year in Paris. 1 US barrel is equal to 159 liter. 159 liter. 1 US barrel is equal to 159 liter. Second smallest by area is Monaco. Gibraltar is the smallest colony. The world's smallest republic is Nauru. Canada has the world's longest coastline. Monaco has a shortest coastline of 349 miles. And the name of Lyallpur changed first about 1977. Largest continuous frontier is between Canada and USA. Most sparsely populated territory is Antarctica. Most densely populated continent is Asia. Home ruled of Hitler Mary Eva Braun. Steve Jobs was an American entrepreneur, a marketer and inventor who was the co-founder along with Steve Wozniak and Ronald Wayne of Apple in Afghanistan, Bhutan, Mongolia, Nepal are landlocked country. Highest rainfall is recorded in Cherrapunji in India. Term of non-permanent member of Security Council is 2 years. Pathway to Pakistan is the by Grace Kusama. The British Indian government announced the partition of Bengal in 1905 because of administrative requirements. The aborigines of the North America are called Red Indians. Who is called Parrot of India? Amir Khusru. Who is regarded as the father of Russian Revolution? Lenin. Who is known as father of geometry? Illustrated. Who is known as Führer Hitler. Who is known as the Iron Man of India? Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. FSB is the secret agency of Russia. Father of medicine is Hippocrates. Father of modern physics is Galileo Galilei. Father of nuclear physics is Ernest Rutherford. Honshu Island is in northwest Pacific. Great Britain Island is in North Atlantic. Victoria Island is in Arctic Ocean. Wilson Island is in Atlantic Ocean. The Night Watch is the most famous painting by Dutch painter Rembrandt van Rijn. Guernica is one of the Pablo Picasso most famous painting. The Creation of Adam, the Sistine Chapel ceiling painted by Michelangelo between 508 to 512 AD. The Last Supper was created by Leonardo da Vinci. The Starry Night was painted by Dutch artist Vincent van Gogh. Kalahari Desert is in South Africa. Muslim scientist Ali Tabari is famous for his work on On medical sciences, Gobi Desert is in Mongolia and China. Which city is known as Switzerland to Pakistan? Swat. Which is the only Middle Eastern country without desert? Lebanon. What was the first creature put on the endangered species list? Peregrine falcon. Feb 21st, 1878. The first word was published in New Haven Telephone Directory. Augusto Pinochet was the ruler of the country Chile. Where was Panama had first made Peru. The Stanley Cup was not awarded in 1909 but stopped in influenza epidemics. Whose biography is over 8.5 million words long? Winston Churchill. Who said first the games of food? William Shakespeare. What is Sun in Sun? Microsystems stand for Stanford University Network. Which country produced the most full length of film? India. What is the most popular dog name? Is US Max. Socrates was trained in what professional? Stonecutter. The filament for the first electric lamp was made of bamboo. In liquid pressure, a pipe is made up of what? Hogg said the Finnish know her as tuna. What do we call her? Cinderella. What is the hole in the pencil sharpener called? Chalk. What is the hole in the pencil sharpener is called? Chalk. In Star Wars, George Lucas modeled the Emperor on whose? Richard Nixon, who coined the term Joseph. Gospel column, Mark Twain, Barco, Vesicula, Cantilever, suspension are type of which bridge? Which 7-letter word in English contain all 5 vowels? Secuva. What profession received the Pulitzer Prize? Architecture. In UK, 60% of pets have what? Health insurance. Which Sanskrit phrase means love story? Karma Sutra. Who coined the term security blanket? Charles Sekulos. Largest country by percentage of Hindu population is Nepal. India has the largest Hindu population. What country is second? Nepal. What is the word for the front of the dog, chest and joint of beef biscuit? Which building material gets its name from the Arabic for the bricks? Adobe. In which city is the oldest zoo in the world? Street Jules, London. Who was the first athlete to have animated cartoon series? Muhammad Ali. Where is the Bonnie? Prince Charlie Bird's room. Where are you if you land at the Norman Manley Airport, Kingston, Jamaica? In the human body, what is produced by the parotid gland saliva? Who was nicknamed the Admiral of the Mosquito? Christopher Columbus. February 1999. What was the fastest growing religion in the USA? Sikh. Advertising slogan: No one ever got fired from the buying what? IBM. Evidence of the first recorded brothel was found in which country city? Athens, Greece. Which city had the world first public bus service? Paris. In the human body, what is replaced every 3 months? Eyelashes. Which US state flag is triangular in shape? What was the Helen Keller first world water? What became the first Olympic sport in 1992? Badminton. The Swiss spent the world most money per capita on what? Insurance. So far as 11 US presidents have been what? Generals. Which duo has won 7 Oscars? Tom and Jerry. Great Brother is the Chinese translation of which drug? Viagra. Which English name produced the most nickname? Elizabeth. Pineapple is the symbol of the hospitality. Which city is built on the 118 island Venus? Donald Buster Macmillan compiled the first word dictionary, Eskimo English. In World War I, what warning device was on the top of the Eiffel Tower? Parrots. For what was the John of the Arrow made a scent? Her virginity. Malta was the most bombed place in World War II. What is the only creature born in horn giraffe? What is the only creature born with horn giraffe? Writing with light is the literal meaning of what word from Greek? Photography. What is 42% carbohydrate, 5% protein and 52% fat called chocolate? 42% carbohydrates, 5% protein, and 53% fat. Chocolate in 1778. Name the first country to send an ambassador to USA, France. Eisenhower Trophy is given to annually what best amateur team golf. The name for which body organ translate as all flesh, pancreas. Hygrometer is used to measure the humidity, which vegetable is 91% water, cabbage. What product ranked number 1 is consumer brand loyalty cigarette, which Shakespeare play was originally entitled What You Will, 12th Night. Jalaluddin Firoz Khilji granted Alauddin Khilji the post of Amir Tajik. During Alauddin time, approximately 75% to 80% of the pheasant produce was charged as tax. Alauddin Khilji introduced market reforms and fixed prices of the various items and foods. Ghiyasuddin Taghlaq Qazi was Corona Turk. Muhammad Taghlaq has been called as the unfortunate idealist. Muhammad bin Taghlaq planned invasion of Khorasan and Iraq and did not carry it out. Firoz Shah abolished 24 taxes disliked by the people. During the period of Firoz Shah Taghlaq, the two books Fatwa Jandari and Tahrik-e-Firoz Shah was written by Barani. Firoz Shah Taghlaq wrote his autobiography Fatuhat-e-Firoz Shahi. Firoz Shah book Dalayat-e-Firoz Shahi was translated into Persian. Timur invaded India in 1398 AD. Sikandar Lodhi was the greatest of the Lodhi kings. In the Sultanate period, the Wazir was the Prime Minister of Sultan. In 1878, Havana maker of Philadelphia, first USA store to install what electric light. What is the fastest rocket sport? Our 200 mph badminton. Which keyword were removed from the Olympic Charter in 1971? Amateur.